Colour is used for narrative, tonal, and visual purposes within film. The first film with colour was the 1895 short called The Serpentine Dance. It was hand-painted, which required dozens of women to hand-paint individual frames with fine brushes. The 1902 film A Trip to the Moon was also hand-painted. With an average frame rate of 20 per second, it was an extremely time-consuming process. Kinemacolor was the first colour motion picture process, which involved using red and green filters to replicate other colours, but it was a very costly process. These methods produced a very different aesthetic to black and white films, but filmmakers wanted a way to fully colour films in a cost-efficient way. Technicolor was a dye transfer colouring process first developed in 1916 and was improved upon for 16 years. In 1932, the company created the 3-colour camera, a big development from the 2-colour camera which was being used before. The dyes were pressed onto the film with a matrix relief, one colour at a time. The full colour spectrum could be reproduced by combining cyan, yellow and magenta dyes. Technicolor is known for its saturated and bold colours, which were like nothing else at the time. It has been used in iconic films such as The Wizard of Oz and The Godfather. The process was used for nearly 50 years since its creation, when Technicolor's Hollywood laboratory closed in 1975 for how impractical it was, with complicated operation and high cost. By the 1990s, filmmakers began switching to digital film. Digital camera allowed for more takes with less money, while also being able to control the colours within a scene with ease through colour grading in post-production. With film becoming digital, it became easier for colour theory to be implemented. Colour theory is a technique used to convey emotions, themes and visual aesthetics through colour palettes. The Matrix was shot on film and digitized to manipulate the colour to give it the green tones which represent computer code and virtual reality within the film's narrative. While digital film and editing has allowed filmmakers to expand upon colour theory, colour has always been used to contribute to the narrative of film. Going back to The Godfather, Coppola famously used oranges to represent death, so when they're seen on screen, the audience knows that violence is imminent. Despite the developments, some filmmakers are still filming in black and white to this day. Orson Welles favoured shooting in black and white because he felt that colour ended up undermining the performance of his actors. Ingmar Bergman rejected using colour for films such as Persona, as he wanted to return to the stark black and white austerity of earlier chamber pieces. There are many more examples of black and white being utilised in modern cinema for artistic purposes. In conclusion, the evolution of colour in film has not only transformed the visual landscape of cinema, but also deepened its narrative impact, from the days of hand-painted frames to the digital palettes of today. Through innovative techniques and artistic experimentation, filmmakers continue to harness the power of colour to enhance storytelling and captivate audiences, ensuring that the vibrant journey of colour in film remains an integral and ever-evolving aspect of cinematic storytelling.